The 7th day of Advent at Lalande, where after a really fun week of decorating and being with lots and lots of friends in the house, Philip and I have decided that there's nothing we want more than to escape from all of the madness downstairs and have a quiet evening, just the two of us in our bedroom. We've had the chimney swept so we can light a fire, have a lovely hot chocolate in front of it, but I don't want to do that until the room is decorated, especially as this year we've decided that the toile de Jouy decorations that were in the entrance hall last year will come up to this room, and I can't wait to see them next to the bed, which is covered in lots of different toile de Jouys. And I have a new artificial tree which is slightly flocked with snow to make the room perfect for the season. Very girly. You don't mind though, Philip?
No, I don't mind. I mean, I don't believe that colours have gender anyway, but it used to be masculine colour as well, so you see it's just time and optics.
And I've brought up the Christmas bedding. These are 2 pillowcases that we haven't used before. They were a gift and they have LL on them. They're antique French ones for Lalande, and Christmas sheet. This is a Pierre Frey sheet that I have been using for years and years, every single Christmas.
I'm slightly concerned about Christmas sheet. I really like it, but it's more red than anything else.
I know, it's going to clash, but look, it's Christmas. It doesn't matter.
And it's not terrible with a duvet cover.
I think it's so bad it's good.
Also, it ties in the fire extinguisher.
The Christmas fire extinguisher.
You must always mention bedding to the fire extinguisher.
I still cannot believe they just put that like that in here.
I know.
Let's move it after the fireplace season, shall we?
Yes, and we'll get your aunt to yell at them in French. You like that?
But first, let's get the tree out of the box. I've been waiting for ages just looking at that box. It comes with a little pouch, and when I looked in the pouch, there's 2 pairs of gloves so we don't scratch our hands. But it's adorable because there's 1 big pair and 1 little pair. This is making me feel really cuddly and Christmassy.
Matching gloves.
Yeah, that's all it takes. I like the way you're starting. All the scented candles on. Are you not worried that all of the scents all at once?
I'm definitely worried about that.
And it looks pretty. It looks so pretty. And these ones with the wooden wicks, they actually crackle. I love that sound. It's as though we've already lit the fire. I have the instructions. Are we the sort of people who read the instructions?
I'm the sort of person who reads the instructions. You're the sort of person who wings it.
Okay, fine. You can read the instructions. I'll put the gloves on. Philip's lost in thought with the instructions. It's like a little Christmas novella with the crackling of the candle, which has really got going over here, by the way. Fresh from reading the instructions, he feels ready to pounce.
Step 1, fan out rear branches to hide the trunk. And step 2, spread branches to fill gaps. That seems
fairly self-explanatory. Yeah, I think we can wing it. I thought it all along. This is really fun, but I see it's going to take quite a long time. It is absolutely beautiful. Really does look as though it's been snowing inside.
I mean, technically it has. We need the vacuum. This is one we made last year.
We got quite frustrated at trying to get the toile on properly. Still,
it worked.
From a distance, they look extremely pretty.
And they're matching the inside of our bed crown.
Inside the bed crown, that's a little bit of leftover toile from the entrance hall, which is now the dining room at Lalande, because it used to have fabric toile on the walls and it all had to be removed in the renovations. So we go to sleep looking at little people dancing and picnicking and making music. Hang on, whilst I was explaining that, you put the first bauble on just like that?
Yes.
With no ceremony, no pomp? Huh. Pomp. Then with the offcuts, we made little toile decorations.
The pink looks very good against this tree, so it was a good choice of tree.
We've unearthed the laminated ones from Andy's art set at Lalande last year.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little prison shop.
I think they're the ones that make me happiest. Seeing Lalande, the chapel, and where did you put the squirrel?
Here, pride of place.
Very nice. It is looking super pretty, but Philip, tinsel.
Yes.
We bought long strands of tinsel and cut them into little pieces so that there's just little bits poking through from inside the tree.
When the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop.
And now for my poor decapitated angel. I think my parents bought her when I was about 15.
Oh.
She's always been in the house, and was it last year she was decapitated?
Yes. Now she's wearing a scarf.
I like your ingenuity there.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's more wintry. I actually prefer her with the scarf.
Good.
Voila! Her scarf streaming behind her. Time for the great seasonal bedding change. Oh, and oh yes, in case you notice someone, Philip finally has a puppy. He was sent in Cadeau at the Chateau, so I thought it'd be really funny to put him under the tree. A puppy for Christmas.
Shall we first get the Hoover?
Better move, puppy. It's a Christmas miracle.
That is not true.
Putting the sheet on. Now, the thing to remember, which seems glaringly obvious, but believe me, I have forgotten a couple of times, is that you have to put it on upside down, facing downwards and upside down, so that when the duvet's on, you can turn it back and it will be the right way up. He is taking this like really serious. You're doing a great job, Tommy.
Well, the annoying thing was that I was using that thing, but it was pulling apart. See? Pulling apart the rug like that.
Yeah.
So I've decided to do it by hand at an angle.
This is a sight I thought I would never see.
Oh, come on. You know how ridiculous I am.
Yes, but
When's
rarely.
the last time you Hoovered?
I was told by the doctor it'd be very dangerous for me to hoover because of my dust allergy. And that's medical advice I have taken very seriously. I've made the bed, and there is just so much toile on this bed that the Christmas sheet is kind of camouflaged, but it is there. I love it. Someone's falling skiing.
And I love the cushions that Stephanie sent.
Yes.
LL.
Lalande. And it's exactly the same on Philip's one too.
Yes.
I'll demonstrate.
Lalande. Thank you for that demonstration, Philip. Well, I wanted to light the fire, but as, I don't know about you, but I am definitely about to go to sleep.
It's gone midnight.
Yeah, I'm tired. I think it's not a good idea to light it if we're going to be asleep. So how about first thing in the morning and then breakfast in front of it?
Oh, which is your favourite bauble, by the way? Favourite decoration?
I like the flat laminated ones of Lalande. They were so simple to make and they're really, really effective.
The squirrel and actually the Lalande courtyard are my favourites.
This one, the fountain.
That one's lovely too.
The colours are so good in here. Do you think it's almost overkill of pink? Have we overdone it?
Think pink.
It's Christmas.
Have you got the book here?
It's because of Elsa Schiaparelli that Shocking Pink is called Shocking Pink. I'm really looking forward to reading this. I just haven't had a moment. We have a book problem. I can admit that. We have a book problem.
Look, I only have a tiny pile there.
Yeah, yours is modest. I have this one. And I have this pile. And under my bedside table, I have even more.
And that's just this room.
Yeah, this feels so snug. Night night, everyone.
From this Christmas sun, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree. From this Christmas sun, from this Christmas sun.
The very first thing I did this morning, as soon as I woke up, I ran over to put the Christmas tree lights on and then just lay there looking at it. Why can't we have trees up all year round? First things first, I'm going to do my hair. And Advent 2022 so far has been the advent of the old babyless heated rollers. Oh yeah, I'm going retro. Et voila, I am ready for all Christmas festive fun. I set myself a challenge this Advent of actually bothering to have wavy hair every day of Advent. I've made it so far. I'm not sure I'm going to make it to the end, but I'm going to keep trying. Life's all about creating small, manageable goals and trying to stick to them. It does mean that quite a lot of the time I'm wandering around looking utterly ridiculous like this. I've got my wood, I've got my kindling. Let's get started. I don't actually have any kindling up here, so I'm trying to use old bark, newspaper. I'm not convinced this is going to work, but let's give it a shot. That's starting to look pretty good. I think we're in luck. We're going to start the day by setting up a little breakfast for just the two of us. And I've come to Philip's study because this is where he keeps one of his grandparents' dinner services, and I think it's perfect for the bedroom. Isn't that going to be gorgeous next to the tree?
I'm making hot chocolate. So my mother sent us all these chocolate letters. Sorry, Sinterklaas sent us all these chocolate letters.
Sorry, not your mummy.
I love these, and the chocolate is very nice. But I'm craving something else more, something
There's
warm.
just so much chocolate and sweets and mince
So I
pies in
think
the
this
house.
is a really good way of like reusing stuff. So pro tip against waste. If you haven't seen, because I don't think we opened any of these on
No, we didn't. We didn't.
on camera.
This is the traditional gift, isn't it?
Yes. So look, it's in the first letter of your name.
This is my favourite sort of hot chocolate. It's just real chocolate, melted.
Good.
For those of you who don't do much cooking, a bain-marie is just water boiling or simmering away in a pan, and you just put your bowl over it, and the important thing is that the base of your bowl mustn't touch the water. It must be just above it.
And a very important step is to have your hedgehog spatula.
Don't even consider making hot chocolate without a hedgehog spatula.
No, absolutely. It would be sacrilegious.
You really meant it when you said you were using up all the old chocolate.
Well, I have a drawer full of dark chocolate.
Well, it is melting away.
I've never made hot chocolate with coconut milk before, but now's a good time as
What
ever.
could possibly go wrong?
I've added some vanilla extract as well and a little bit of salt. And we've got some Mount Gay rum left over.
That's the very last of the rum that we got in Barbados. No, that's a lot of rum for... No, do not add it all. No. Little bit more. Okay, let's try that, see how that goes.
It's not just going to be for us at this point. The amount that I'm making. I wish we started every day like this.
Why don't we?
I don't know, work, editing, life.
Now for the fun bit of the process, taking them out. Haven't actually managed to style my hair yet, but Philip's here with the hot chocolate, and that is far more important. Hair can wait, chocolate first. That is a beautiful sight. And look how well it goes with the tree.
Yeah.
You just have to hold it up against the tree.
Is this bedroom camo?
It is. Well, we have camo for each room of the house.
Quite right.
Oh, I love this. Look how thick that is.
Ooh.
And I can smell the rum from here. The fire's going really nicely now. This is Christmas.
After you.
Hot chocolate, rum, a blazing fire, and a toile de Jouy Christmas tree.
Quite right.
I want to spend the whole day sitting here, getting through those piles of books. I can't think of anything lovelier. The hot chocolate and the rum. You added more rum.
No, I didn't.
So we're having rum with a little chocolate in it to start the day. One of the chocolate bars that Philip finished off in here was coconut chocolate with actual chunks of coconut in. So there's chunks of coconut in this with the rum.
Only coconut milk?
Welcome to a Caribbean Christmas. I love it.
I'm thinking I'm going to go down, get a little bit of baguette.
Yes. Oh, I'll have some too. Please. Yes, please. Because that'll be like a deconstructed pain au chocolat.
Let's go with that. With rum. Yes.
Just yes. This is so luxurious.
And I just made it with stuff we already had in the house. Merry Advent, darling.
Merry Advent.
It's gonna be you and me decorating